This will be a hopefully quick guide on how to install nitrocaster's full HD mod on a x220. I'm using here Weller Station WES51. I highly suggest you get a soldering iron with a pretty fine tip. The sense wire on the capacitor is quite small. I'm gonna start by this one. I just have another piece of wire that I've been laying around since I had to remove the mud from mine. So I'm just gonna apply some solder on this one. Just want to melt some and rub it back and forth on the tip so it will stick. Let me see if that still zoom to the correct position. Yep. Come on, focus. There you go. It's gonna be as good as it gets. So I usually apply some solder to the part I wanna solder to. So I'm just gonna add a bit to the tip and just extend it a bit. Yep. Now if I can find the cable, I just pull it down. Yep. So this one will have to go right there. I have no depth perception at that angle. There you go. Yeah, good enough. So you'll leave that one sticking out. Next, you let me zoom that out. Yeah, it looks like it's between the second one and the third one on the camera. Hold on a sec. Multimeter. Just see if I have anything shorted. Always check. Yeah, not quite. No, that's not shorted. Alright. So that wire will have to go through the board. Where's the board now? Over there. So just by the connector you put the cable that will help you guide you. Yeah, good one. I usually look on the ones on the right to align it and just put it down. Wire is sticking out. And by the way, I had no solid braid to remove the mud, so it's going to be quite sloppy to put back in. But yeah, it should just be a bit harder than what you're going to have to do. So to finish the sense wire, you just bring it down, and well, usually you'd have to apply solder to that pad beforehand. It's already done. So I can move my hands out of the way and just back it there, and just whip out the cable. Got the rest of the board moving. Yeah. So sense wire should be done. Now let's see if you can still see the other connectors I'm about to do. Yeah, that's about right. So for the rest of the connectors on the docking, you just put down your soldering iron, apply a bit of solder, and usually it will just melt through. It's gonna be a bit thicker on this one because it will melt through, and there's a gap on the other side. It should still work as fine. Just wait a couple seconds, making sure everything went through. Same here. I hope you can see it on the camera. When it gets just hot enough that you can kind of see it flow down. Okay. Now, just to make sure I didn't screw anything up, I'm just gonna do another continuity test on those pins because they're quite close, and honestly there was a lot of solder and it was quite ghetto removing it beforehand. Hope this helps someone, because yeah, it was quite not fun to remove. So next cable gonna be, I think that's for power, so let me put it in the correct position. Yeah, it's gonna be this one if I can. Oh, that's quite shitty. Yeah, that'll have to do. So, as before, there are gonna be two pads you want to put solder on. This one and this one. The hell. Let me clean this up. That should be good. So, also want to put solder on the cable. Mine is already kind of done. Just gonna put a bit more. Just the same as with the sense wire. You just want it to be there beforehand. Instead, nothing's gonna stick. So, one and hopefully two. Yeah, hopefully. A bit more solder. Whoa. That's a lot. Okay.